Welcome back, maniacs, to your nightly dose of martial arts madness. We're diving straight into the weird and wild from the world of MMA. Let's kick things off by looking back at the three biggest stories that have everyone talking. First up, at the UFC 322 wins, Beneil Dariush missed weight. And get this, it's the second time in his career this has happened. I completely forgot he missed weight back in 2020 against Scott Holtzman. You have to wonder, how is this going to affect his performance this time around? It's definitely not the ideal way to head into a fight. Next, still on UFC 322, it seems Islam Makhachev had a rough time making weight as well. Even without his infamous cake, reports say he still had a significant weight cut. My guess is he probably cutting around 10 to 15 pounds of water instead of his usual 20 to 25. That's still a tough cut for anyone, and it shows just how disciplined these top-level athletes have to be. And for our third big story, hold on to your hats for this one. A report is making the rounds that Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua is official. It's supposedly a done deal for a massive event in Miami, streaming on Netflix. Honestly, I'll believe it when I see both men standing in the ring. This move goes against Jake Paul's entire strategy so far, so it feels a bit out of left field. Is it real? We'll have to wait and see. Now for some quick hits from around the MMA world. Islam Makhachev came to Khabib's defense after Ronda Rousey's recent criticism, calling her bitter. The drama never stops, does it? Speaking of defenses, Daniel Cormier might be in for a surprise. His opponent, Jailton Almeida, has actually thrown punches in one of his 10 UFC fights. That's a 10% chance DC might get hit. Look out! On a more serious note, Jamahal Hill gave a really fair answer about his skills. People seem to have forgotten just how sharp he looked before that Achilles injury. It's a brutal reminder of how quickly things can change in this sport. And if you want a masterclass in grappling defense, check out how Alexander Volkanovski and Craig Jones handled Islam's wrestling in their first fight. It was a technical chess match. All right, let's wrap up with some epic highlights. We've got every single finish from Jack Della Maddalena's UFC career. The man has absolute bricks for hands. There's also this insane slow-motion knockout where you just do UNC the final shot coming until it lands. And for you, creative strikers, we've got a classic Tony Ferguson special, pulling back into the opposite stance and then exploding forward with a 1-2 pure poetry in motion. That's all for tonight's madness. Sleep well, maniacs. Don't worry, there's always more martial arts mayhem on the way. Thanks for watching, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a thing.